Hi everybody at Refinitiv, Cape Town. Thank you so much for all the wonderful messages you sent me on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and the personal notes you all wrote me and the beautiful card that I received today. It really touched my heart. I want you to know a few things as I'm going through this process. First of all, the cancer that I have in my brain is extremely aggressive, and life expectancy is an average of 6 months to 2 years with or without treatment. It doesn't discourage me though, because from all the messages that I've received from all of you, I've realized that I've made an impact in this world, a positive impact. Sometimes maybe that was just my laugh brightening someone's day, but sometimes it was more than that. Some of you have said I've changed your lives. Some of you have said I've been an inspiration. It means so much, it really does. For the past, God knows how long, I've had depression, and I've always thought I wasn't good enough. I didn't do anything right, I couldn't say anything right. I just made people unhappy. People would be better off if I went around, and that's how I felt. That's just how I felt. I never knew how much I was appreciated until I got a brain tumor. It took such a devastating event, as the brain aneurysm, the stroke, becoming paralyzed, and finding out I have a brain tumor, for me to realize that people actually appreciated me. And just hearing what an impact I've had on people's lives has made me feel so proud of the life I've lived so far. Sorry, these are happy tears. And because I can be proud, I can be at peace. If the worst comes to the worst, I am happy with the life I've lived, and the life that I continue to live, and the life that I will continue to live. I'm happy that I have no regrets for anything I have said or done. Sorry guys if you were offended by anything, but I've got no regrets. I've got no regrets. I'm completely and utterly at peace with my life. And it's important, because if worst comes to worst, I will have lived the life that I've always wanted to, which is a life where I help other people, and a life where my life has meaning. And because of you guys, you have given me meaning, and that is so precious. That is so precious. But I want to impress upon you a couple of things that I've learned in this process. The first thing is, do not take anything for granted. Yeah? One day I was running around, the next day I couldn't move. Not even a centimeter. I could not go to the toilet on my own. I still can't. But it's not as embarrassing now. In the beginning it was mortifying. It was horrifying to have to rely on people like that. I could not wash myself. I had the most intimate areas of my body washed by strangers. It was humiliating in the beginning. But after a little while, I realized that this person is just here to help me, and for once in my life I can accept help, and I should accept help graciously. So what I want you to know is that in your times of need, you have people around you who are there to help you and support you. Allow them to. They want to help you. Yes? Allow them that, and be grateful for it. Be appreciative of anything and everything people do for you. Okay? There was a lady that came to clean the bin, and I said to her, thank you so much for cleaning the bin. I can't do that on my own. it would have started stinking up the room. It's really a blessing that you've come and cleaned this bin for me right now. And she said to me, but Miss Victor, I don't help people, I'm just the cleaner. And I said, you're not just the cleaner. What would I have done without you? What would I have done without you? This bin would have sat full, it would have started smelling, I can't get out the room if there's a smell. What would have happened? So, down to the littlest, tiniest thing of somebody taking out a bin packet, I am being appreciative of every single moment right now. When they bring me a cup of tea, that tea tastes like a Michelin star chef made it. I've never had such good tea, you know? And it can be like the weakest tea ever, or like too much milk or not enough sugar, and it just tastes amazing because I'm appreciative of the fact that someone made me tea when I cannot make the tea myself. Whereas before, you know, I may be asking Martin to make me tea all the time, and I'll be complaining that, you know, he didn't put enough sugar in or whatever. Why? Why didn't I just enjoy it while I had it good, hey? Lucky I still have it good with Martin, but what I'm saying is I should have appreciated more at the time, and thank God he did not feel taken for granted. Think about the people around you and whether they are feeling taken for granted. If you acknowledge what they are doing for you, even the tiniest things, then they will never feel taken for granted, and you will never have a regret when someone leaves your life that it was because you took them for granted. Yes? You don't want to live a life with regrets, trust me. When it comes down to it, all you want is to have no regrets. Yeah? And all you want is to be at peace with the life that you have lived. So being grateful is a big part of that. Yeah? And the second biggest part of that is living in the moment. I've always tried to work on mindfulness. I've explained to a lot of you guys there in the office about mindfulness. And, you know, trying to have a mindful cup of tea, you know, experience every flavor, sit outside, watch the trees, watch the leaves in the trees, listen to the rustle of the wind, enjoy the moment. But it's never come easily to me. It's always been something I've had to force. You know, I've had to be very conscious of it. And since this horrific thing happened to me, I am living 100% in the moment and enjoying every single moment and just lapping it all up. If I get to go outside and I feel that breeze on my face, it is just like heaven. It is like, you know, touch of an angel. The first time I washed my hands by myself, I just felt ecstasy from head to toe. Pure pleasure and happiness. I cannot explain it, just because I was enjoying that particular moment. Because in the past I would have taken washing my hands for granted, but now that I can wash my hands by myself, it is just an absolute divine pleasure to be able to do it. Another example, I hate feet, always hated feet. My friend came and blessed me with a reflexology treatment, and I sat and I enjoyed it. And I allowed her to touch my feet, and I actually enjoyed it. It was completely insane.